Your living room could be the most dangerous room in your house, and you don't even know it. Think about that for a second. When people picture fall hazards, they usually think of the bathroom, slippery tile, a wet shower floor, or maybe the stairs. But the living room? The room where you relax, watch TV, spend most of your day? That room quietly causes more falls than almost anywhere else in the home. And I want to show you exactly why. Because once you see these 5 hazards, you will never look at your living room the same way again. I'm a physiotherapist who specializes in balance disorders and fall prevention in older adults. And if there's one thing I've learned from years of home safety assessments, it's this. The living room feels safe because it's familiar. You've walked through it 1,000 times. Nothing there looks dangerous. But familiarity is exactly the problem. It makes us stop paying attention to details that matter more as our balance, reaction time, and vision change with age. So let's walk through this room together, and I'll show you the 5 hidden risks that could be sitting in yours right now. The first hazard is your rug. I know rugs feel harmless, cozy, decorative, maybe even a little sentimental. But from a physiotherapy standpoint, a rug is one of the most common tripping mechanisms in the home. Here's why. As we age, a natural change happens in how we walk. Step height decreases slightly, meaning your foot doesn't clear the ground by quite as much as it used to. That's not a flaw. It's a normal part of aging gait. But it means even a rug edge just a few millimeters thick can catch your toe enough to throw off your balance. And if that rug isn't secured, it can shift under your foot entirely, turning a small stumble into a full loss of balance. The fix here doesn't have to mean giving up your rugs. Use double-sided rug tape or a non-slip rug pad underneath every rug in the room, and make sure edges lie completely flat. No curling corners. If a rug has started to curl or bunch at the edges, it's time to either replace it or remove it altogether. The second hazard is clutter, but not the kind you're picturing. I'm not talking about a messy room. I'm talking about the everyday objects we place on the floor without thinking twice. A phone charger cord running across a walking path, a stack of magazines beside a chair, a pet's food bowl near a walkway. These objects sit right at foot level, which happens to be exactly where peripheral vision becomes less reliable as we age. Your central vision may still be sharp, but the ability to notice low, easily missed objects off to the side naturally declines over time. That means something as small as a cord can go completely unnoticed until your foot is already caught in it. The solution is simple. Do a floor-level walkthrough of your main walking paths. Literally look at the floor from where your feet actually travel, not from standing height, and clear anything sitting directly in that path. The third hazard is your furniture arrangement. Specifically, how far apart your furniture is placed. Many people assume a more open, spacious living room is safer. But if your favorite chair is more than a few steps away from the nearest stable surface, a wall, a heavy piece of furniture, a countertop, that gap becomes a real problem. Here's why. Balance recovery, the ability to catch yourself when you start to tip, relies on having something nearby to reach for. Without that nearby support, a small stumble that could have been a quick, minor correction turns into a fall with nothing to break it. This is especially important for anyone who already feels a little less steady getting up from a seated position. The fix isn't to cram your room with furniture. It's to create a path of support, meaning key walking routes should have something sturdy within arm's reach every few steps. A side table, A solid armchair, even a strategically placed piece of furniture can make all the difference. The fourth hazard is lighting, particularly the shadows and glare most people never think about. As we age, our eyes need significantly more light to see clearly. Some research suggests older adults may need up to 3 times more light than younger adults to perceive the same details. But most living rooms are lit for ambiance, not safety. A single lamp in the corner, dim overhead lighting, maybe a television, as the primary light source in the evening. This creates uneven lighting with deep shadows, and shadows can visually hide exactly the hazards we just talked about. Rug edges, cords, low furniture. The fix is affordable and easy. Add a nightlight or motion sensor light near your main walking path, especially for nighttime bathroom trips through the living room, and make sure your main light source doesn't leave key walking areas in shadow. The fifth hazard is one almost nobody thinks about. Your chair itself, specifically chairs that are too low or too soft. A deep, plush armchair might be the most comfortable seat in the house, but sinking down low means your hips end up well below your knees, which dramatically increases the muscular effort required to stand back up. This matters because the sit to stand movement is one of the most common moments a fall occurs, especially if someone tries to push up quickly using momentum rather than controlled leg strength. The solution isn't to get rid of your favorite chair, it's to raise it. Chair height risers, a firm supportive cushion, or simply choosing a slightly firmer seat for everyday use can make standing up dramatically safer and easier. So let's bring this together. 5 hidden hazards hiding in plain sight: unsecured rugs, low-lying clutter, furniture spaced too far apart, uneven or dim lighting, and chairs that sit too low. None of these require an expensive renovation to fix. Most can be solved with a roll of tape, a lamp, or rearranging a piece of furniture you already own. Here's what I want you to do. Walk into your living room today and look at it with new eyes. Check your rugs. Scan the floor along your usual walking path. Look for a stable surface within reach of your favorite chair. Notice where the shadows fall in the evening. And sit in your favorite seat and really ask yourself how easy it is to stand back up. If you notice you're struggling with balance regularly, or you've had more than one near fall recently, please don't wait it out. Talk to your doctor or a physiotherapist about a proper balance assessment. Catching these issues early makes an enormous difference. And if this video helped you see your living room differently, please subscribe for more physiotherapist-backed fall prevention guidance and share this with someone you care about. A parent, a grandparent, a neighbor. Sometimes the most important safety upgrade isn't a new gadget. It's simply knowing where to look.